So, y'all stinking bums out there. And these stinking bums in here. Here we go. It's the garden tour. Midsummer 2019. Midsummer 2019. There's a dog in the garden. There's a dog in the garden. Good Lord, there's a dog in the garden. So there's obviously some sunflowers out here. Yeah, they sunflower. They do their things. You know, I've been replacing this weed with grass and clover and alfalfa out here. Because alfalfa does good around here. This is native grass. It's been getting weak lately because I've been out competing with everything else. There's some men over there. There's still a dog right there. Yes, there's generally a dog right there. Gumweed over there. Yeah, there's the gumweed. I've been keeping it cut back down low because it is spreading. That gumweed's good at spreading, even in an arid climate. You may hear the water running in the background. Yes, that is water running into the bathtub. It's going into the gray water system out back. Those sunchokes back there are looking pretty sad. Compared to these up in here in the front foreground, those over there are looking pretty sad. That's because I cut these back. I cut these back to one or two stems really hard, and the ones up front are doing really good. The ones in the back, or up front rather, is because that's south, are doing really good. Yeah, front is south. Front's always south. There's a slug trap here, so I just take a beer can, fill it half full of abandoned soldiers, and that's my slug traps. So we got Egyptian walking onions. Welcome to Egyptian walking onion country. Yes, sir. We have Egyptian walking onions. Yes, there's one or two of them out here. You might have seen one or two on that little trip. And there's more. There's always more Egyptian walking onions because they multiply. And so does this. This is Western Dock. That stuff, if you don't cut the tops off, holy boy, does that multiply. Wow. Yeah, so yep, there's food in the ground. There's some more Siberian pea shrub over there, and elms. They'll always be elms. There's elms to go around. Dog hole, iris. Western Dock. Yeah, so there's fresh seeded lettuce in here. They're just little teeny buggers. Yeah, they're just little and teeny, but maybe they'll make something out of them. Oh, so cute, so little, so pretty. And then, of course, industrial steel and, makings for equipment, and that stuff tends to happen around here because I do that kind of thing. I'm a heavy mover. I move heavy stuff, and I work in western Colorado. You can call me if you want. Yeah. Gravel is among one of those things that I move. I also refresh old gravel. I've taken recycled gravel that has a bunch of silt and stuff stuck in it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That gravel has a bunch of silt in it. I'll take and fix that up. I'll also collect rocks for you off of the BLM and make a nice little rock retaining wall for you and whatnot. We got some what's this called? I don't know. It's some kind of bean, but that's gonna Scarlet Runner bean is what that is. That's gonna run up this fence this summer and hopefully be pretty. I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen at some point or another. That is a compost pile. Yep, pretty sure that's a compost pile. Hot compost pile. The only one I got on the property. It's up front, you know, whatever. And there's a grape. There's a columbine off over in somewhere in there somewhere. Well, maybe we'll stop over by there later. There's another grape over there, and there's a box elder and some random berries I picked up from somebody over around here. There's that grape again, and there's some yellow oyster mushrooms that I've let go. I didn't cut those because they're in kind of a funky spot, but they'll make more golden oyster mushrooms. There's some more squash. There's the squash that I was originally talking about that I didn't talk about at all. There's the dog again. It's a little jungle in here. There's all kinds of stuff. This used to be the spot where the neighbor dumped his grass clippings, but I'm not sure the new neighbor has a grass clipping pitcher anymore, so we'll see about that. There's an apple tree. This one's a rootstock. There's so these are in pots. They make little berries. Only when the berries get black are they good to eat. Yeah, so they're kind of a huckleberry sort of thing. This one is always needing water. It's going to need more water. I would like to get those coming up volunteer, but I have too much mulch. Too much mulch. Yeah, I turned the hoverfly pond over because it was starting to get mosquitoes in it. You know, such happens. But I did get hoverflies out of it. That's pretty good. So the gray water system back here is almost complete. I've just got to finish up some. I need to get an outside water. See that little red thing down in there? Yeah, that little red thing poking out of the ground. That's going to be the outside water supply for the house because I don't have one yet. And then that black pipe right there. That black pipe, it feeds into the pond over here, and that is going to be the roof water catchment. There's another very much smaller black pipe over here. Yeah, that actually does have a edible root native plant planted in it, but I'm currently working on. Yeah, you can see the water running in there. I'm currently working on getting that established and getting the pond sealed in, and you know, all that stuff, all that good stuff. Another Siberian pea shrub. There's always some. There's generally going to be some lamb's quarter in frame, and some sunchoke in frame, and probably a dog. So, yeah. And some western duck, because those are the standards. They're the standards. Yes, this area is a heavy equipment area, and that right there, this right here is a beer area. Beer areas happen in this stage of the game, for me anyway. So, you know, whatever. Yep, and the sparrows love this little tree, this little shrub. Got a couple more of them planted around. It's a cotton Easter. I'm pretty sure. It was here when I moved here, and it will continue to be here. Of course, the elms were here too. The elms will probably always be here because they like it. I got my storage sorted out a little bit. That looks pretty dang good, don't it? Yeah, decent, huh? Got me a welder. That was the trade for the boat. Yep, stuff happens. Of course, I still offer branch tipping services and rock wall construction. And I can do even bigger rocks than this now. So I got the crane and all that on the truck. So yeah, I'm in full roll in permaculture mode. Permaculture mode, baby. I am no longer a government employee. Yeah, you like this little foot scratcher here? You can get the mud off your boots. You can get the mud off your boots and feed your plants at the same time. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree, Bob. Yeah, there's some wild lettuce drying over there. And yep. Here we are. Y'all have a good day.